What is up, guys? Welcome to today's trade recap. Today I ended up losing 196 cents actually per across two accounts. So yeah, I'll get into it. Going into today, I had a pretty obvious bullish bias. Um, we were like displacing higher, respecting bullish, disrespecting bearish. So I was looking for a retracing back into an hourly gap. So this one right here on NQ, this was an hourly gap and also 50-minute low and also this 50-minute hourly gap. And I was looking to get an SMT with London lows on ES because ES was trading kind of lower. So yeah, and that's pretty much what happened. So this is what I drew, and this is what happened here. We did get SMT, as you can see, and then we went higher. So pretty much exactly what I was looking for. Now, where I messed up, and looking back, I shouldn't have taken this trade. It is an A plus setup when just looking at NQ, but when looking at ES, it's the same mistake that I did on Friday, I think it was. Yeah, Friday. Um, we're super close to London lows on on ES. This is London lows and this is ES. And when I took longs, it was this on this counter right here. So we hadn't taken London lows just yet. And I took this 3-minute inverse on NQ. We swept these lows, filled this hourly gap, this 50-minute hourly gap right here, and boom, we got this V-shaped 3-minute inverse. And just looking at NQs at A plus setup, and it's something that I would take every single day. But looking at yes, we're edging London lows, and that is kind of what happened. I almost got stopped out, and honestly, when looking at this and I was close to getting stopped out, I was pretty mad at myself because I knew that I should have waited for ES to take out London lows. Once we got this MT, so we got it right here. We ended up trading higher, and I had to go break even super early. We did open up a 50-minute fair value gap, so I had to go break even there once we hit it, and I got stopped out of break even. So yeah, so it's a trade that I shouldn't have taken honestly. Now there is a trade here at 1044, 1043, which is an A plus long, and I took that on my EVA. I also would have taken it on my Funnel account. And honestly, I should have probably also taken it on my Funnel account. The only reason that I didn't, just because of how choppy we were, and it was a non-use Monday, so I didn't really want to put on risk. But pretty much at 10 a.m., we opened up this 4-hour gap here. We still had this low, which now becomes an hourly intermediate low, and also 50-minute intermediate low. We ended up sweeping it, so we got a resweep of this low here. We still had the SMT with London lows. Did we get an internal SMT? I'm not sure. And we also had an SMT here with this low. So that's a low and yes. So we had an external SMT, internal SMT, sweep inside of a hourly gap, 50-minute gap, and also a 4-hour gap. And then boom, this V-shape 1-minute inverse here. That was the close right there. That is when I went long. I had my stop uh, below CE of the wick. So like I had it around here. And honestly, an A plus setup, AMD as well. So accumulation, manipulation, and then you can expect distribution. And we also had an on-field 5-minute fair value gap. So honestly, this was like a really A plus setup. And it was break even either way, sadly, unfortunate break even. I took this on my eval. Here, I'll show you guys. It's a new eval that I got because on the two other evals that I had like 300 left of drawdown. So I just took longs or market open here once we got this 5-minute inverse because I didn't have much drawdown left and I could see market open just pumping, like sending higher. So I took that risk and yeah, I failed them. So yeah, I got new evals. Um, oh wait, let me show this shit. What the fuck? Let me show this again. Show chart. So I took this, also took this on my eval. I never get stopped out. I'll show you the executions on my funnel accounts. There you go. So yeah, um, and for my eval, I took this, and as you can see, I didn't on my funded. But yeah, I went break even at this on field 5 minute, got stopped at break even, and then it ran to take profit, which was like this high right there. Um, Pretty unfortunate because it ended up running all the way up. I could have done this shit honestly. Um, it was a pretty obvious low of day here and such like an obvious bullish bias higher. Like yes, also tapped into the new week opening up. It was honestly beautiful. Um, and yeah, I just didn't take this trade on my Funder account because of how choppy we were. But honestly, and it was an unused Monday, but I think that if it was like maybe like a Wednesday or Tuesday, I would have taken it because it is honestly like super clean. It's like so clean on it, like such an A+ setup. But yeah, would have been break even either way, sadly. But it is what it is, so yeah. Um, that was pretty much it for today. I, I don't know if there was anything on PM. I don't think so. I guess this inverse here, but I mean I wouldn't take shorts at all-time highs. So yeah. Same mistake that I did on Friday on this trade. Should have waited for ES to take out this London lows. Um, I've also seen it multiple times and I faded trades just because ES is like edging a higher low. But the difference between this is that on the trades that I faded, the which did work out, and where ES was edging a higher low, was that we had like this high here. This is ES, right? We had a high here, and let's do like something like this. And ES takes out this high, and we have an SMT with NQ here. And let's say NQ, like we're obviously bearish, right? Let's say this is NQ. We have a clear draw lower towards like, I don't know, previously low or something. And we have a 50-minute or 5-minute here. Let's say NQ trades into this and we get an inverse out of it. And we have an SMT now with this high. So ES took it and NQ didn't. And even though we edged this high on ES, this is still fine to take because we did everything on NQ that we need to continue going lower. Um, and we have an SMT with this high, and ES can just leave liquidity. And yeah, this is just something that I've seen happen a lot of times, and I'm talking from experience. Um, and what makes this different is that in here, ES didn't really take anything here. As you can see, like we had like LR, I guess, and ES was obviously going to this high here. Um, and yeah, in this case, I just would wait for ES to take out this high, just like this, when it's clearly going to this low. I mean, on the drawing this high. But I mean, I hope that makes sense. Uh, when this happens, I will just wait for ES to take this high out and then get an SMT with this high, and then shorts can be the play. So yeah, that's just something that I've seen happen a good amount of times. So yeah. Mm, yeah, that's pretty much it for today, and peace out.